Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Trevor Etienne to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Ken Black. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds him over the middle. It's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Shot. 17.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive.
Okay, ready?
But you got to find a way to execute.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Ready.
They're going for it. Young. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
It's a turnover.
The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense. But we got a long ways to go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First down throw here for Milroe. His first throw is an interception. Picked up by the rookie from Texas A&M.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Young. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
From the 37. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. At the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point.
Fitzgerald on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Bayless Jones now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Cook Viking 18!
Pistol now for Milroe. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick six. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. To be a rookie quarterback at Ass Payton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Pressure coming, and they take him down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got a flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
Let's go now.
Will line up for the
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They give it to the back of the zone read. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Oh boy, that one's embarrassing. The penalty puts you even closer, but from 1 yard out, you still can't punch it in.
1 yard, 3 feet, 36 inches, doesn't matter the measurement. You're absolutely right. That's some humble pie served your way.
Jimmy Horn here on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the double.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, ready.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Down. Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Complete to Tremble. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. Cut.
He's off that little pistol. Here's Hubbard. And they make this stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. To the air on first down. Young. Chased out to his right. On the run right. Throwing deep down the side. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Let's go. Edo Blue, rank 38. Zoom Black.
ETN can't right past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers make it a 14-point game here in the first. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Panthers lead by 15 now.
Seahawks 6. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
The throw. Here's Milrow. Cut out left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Turn up. Happy Lions. Go.
From the 29. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trevor Wallace has it.
Kate, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great. And he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Watch out now. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
From the red zone now. Intercepted in the end zone. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Seahawks will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Let's go now. Extra cop. Ready.
Milroe with it on first. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On the ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
60 by 60 by 10.
Throwing now, Milroe. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Milroe. This finds Austin complete. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Here we go, stack.
They bring their tight end left. Milroe to throw on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Yellow, 43.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. This is Leggett working the left side. Down to 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-6 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Here we go, set.
1st and goal, Hubbard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of this. Working quickly here.
At the 3-yard line.
43 rail.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
It's Hubbard again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-possession game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
Gerald on for the extra point.
Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers grow the lead now to 22 points.
Seahawks 6. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. at their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Throwing here, Milroe. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
He's throwing for it. And he's got a man complete. And he's going to cross the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks, right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Baker with the return. Jukes one defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Young on the play action. Gets everything he has under this throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Young working from the gun. He's loaded another one up. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
First down throw here from Milroe. Catch made by Austin. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
19 Tigers.
Pistol now for Milroe. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's A-Chain running right. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 44 here on second down. Here's his target. That's DJ Moore. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play, and the Seahawks will have a first down.
Dragon 60. Here we go, set.
Milroe from the gun. He's got Moore once again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in, right? Higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Complete to Tremble. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Man, it's Horn. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
A 49-yard gain. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
On the double.
First down and goal to go.
Down. 33. Yellow.
He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line of the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Pick up with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Seahawks.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 13-point lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 21. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready, set.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milroe. Bails out of the pocket quick. It is caught left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Seahawks with some work to do, trailing in this game. New set of downs for them from the 46.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on. Set.
Second and 10. Milroe to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly.
Okay, ready?
He could take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Milroe to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Deputy. Cougar 19.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. Pushing for the red zone. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Seahawks 28. Jason Myers the kickoff for Seattle.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Baker with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Gordon Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
They just got it away before they hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Okay,
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Another try following the sack. This finds Austin complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On the jump.
The Panthers going with the dime. 3rd down.
Let's go. Crack all 80. Ready?
Now it's Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Austin makes the grab downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get up. Hot 70, hot 70. 19 Lions. Ready.
To throw, here's Milrow. On the move, hit it right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the 28. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Milrow now to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. That one's a miss. So he hung it out right at that upright. And the deficit stays at 7.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Okay, ready?
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Green Jack.
Back to throw it. And they kick him off again.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready? Check, Panthers.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. Jukes out a 1-stop. He is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Milroe with it on 1st. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. He's going deep this time. And the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3.
38, Panthers 35. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Baker with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Young throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 18 at the 20-yard line.
Field, black. Set, ready. Ready.
Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. A nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, there comes with time and experience.
Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th down.
Drill green. Set cut.
Looking to throw. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They go for it on fourth down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Young working from the gun. On a quick slant, it's Leggett. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set.
Play action now, Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense in the hurry up here.
Shot. 17.
Panthers first down. First
Yellow.
and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready?
To the air on first down, Young. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
The score, Panthers 42, Seahawks 38. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Tony now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Is 20 on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Okay, ready?
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Come on, come on. Set.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slipping quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He's back to throw. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. There you go, set.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. A 3-yard pickup. And it's
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Red. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
And Milroe goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that 1st down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Track him 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60.
Milroe looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Working inside the red zone. It is cut left side. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Flush down out to his left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
He is to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3.
Panthers 42. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is Etienne. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Forced out to his right. He's got it along the sideline. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Here we go. Set. 52 blue. Set.
Running the throw here on third. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
48, Seahawks 45. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Works so far, he's got room. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Seven yards on 3.
Come on.
From the 41. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Check. No.
Achane, a first down carry. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Get up.
From the gun, Milrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Ready.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
70.
Back to throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Ready. Cowboy. Ready.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Zoom black. Yellow, 43. Slide blue. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Chased out to his right. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Set, ready, putt.
On 2nd and 10, Young. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Brought in inside the 20.
Ready.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Let's go now. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. We'll look to throw it. Brought in right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Bronco 80. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Ready.
A-Chain running to the right. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuck in the run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf.
Tight end motioning right. Here's A-Chan from the pistol. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Go.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Now to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. That's going to bring up 4th and long. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. 65 catch. 65 catch.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Finds him on the slant. And they get this down to the 28. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it, or do they just kick it now?
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Cowboy 80.
Motioning him from the slot right. And the defense wise to that call there. The receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.